Hello. Hello, one and all. And yes, I said hello. Welcome to the Dissonance Complex, where today we're going on episode 3 of Shattering the Cage. And please ignore all technical difficulties, because technically I'm at my school with horrible public Wi Fi. Yes, I can say whatever I want. Anyways, please welcome, prepare, mentally prepare, because this is a horror game, y'all. And remember, roll me a sanity check. So let's just jump into this. We are going to easily take a moment away from the house, the wonderful place where all of they live, to a moment to visit Poe, flying throughout the night in a most hypnotized state. Not much is known on what Poe did this night. After all, the raven shall always quote, nevermore. But what is known is a very simple thing. First, let's let Annabelle introduce herself. You want to give a summary of who you are, what you look like, new season, new channel, new audience.
Uh, so yes, I'm Ladybug playing Annabelle Blakely, a librarian who's very much into magic books. Has three of them by now, with the fourth one belonging to her friend. So we're good on our way to complete the collection. And Annabelle is it's she's not your regular librarian in that she's very much goth in how she dresses, but like the mature version of golf. So still reasonable for people to not see her as too strange, but God nonetheless.
Well, in your little corner of the library, which was supposed to be a large office, that was renovated into a bedroom, because why the fuck would Annabelle not sleep in a library? Um, you're getting into your comfortable bed, doing your normal routine, turn on the lights, and Poe is sleeping on his stand. It's still white and ivory of the human bone. We still don't know if it's actual human or plastic, but who really needs to know?
No
And
one.
there he is, Poe, sleeping there, holding a severed head. The bit of the neck is still connected as it was torn, and just a little bit of the spine is still there.
Poe, darling, what the hell?
Poe just kind of drops the head, stretches his wings, prick a color feathers, and he just goes, "Why is there a head on the floor?"
I don't know. You were the one holding it a second ago.
Okay. I'm a bird. Don't question what I do, I guess. I don't know.
You're also a familiar, mine.
Mm-hmm. Were you feeling murdery recently? Do you know this head?
No, and I would like to know how did it get here and whose it is.
Yeah, it's not
And
very
how much of a
shiny.
problem I have.
Well, I can't answer those questions, but it's not very shiny, so I don't think I would take a head.
Does it still have eyes in?
It does not have eyes, and it looks like they were pecked out and eaten.
Poe, where are the eyes?
Oh, look, it's missing eyes.
Gee, wonder what could have happened to those.
Look, as far as I am aware, I did not consume the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So where did you get the head?
I have no idea where that came from.
I find it hard to believe seeing that you were holding it just a few seconds ago.
What? Birds hold things.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yes, but that head wasn't here before you came in.
Oh, that is a very accurate perception, but I have no idea where
Hmm.
the head came from.
You mean to tell me that you don't remember where you were this night and how you came into possession of a head that you dragged in?
I went to bed, and then I woke up, and now there's a head. If you want, you can give me a psychoanalysis on your familiar.
Yeah, I'm gonna fail that, but I'm gonna try anyway. Yeah, no, because my
Mm-hmm.
psychoanalysis is at 1, and I rolled a 7. So
Mm-hmm. Well, you don't know if he's lying, but it doesn't seem like he is. Seems to be telling you the truth.
yeah, sure.
Hmm. I mean, it's not shiny enough. Why would a raven rip someone's head off? It's not shiny.
I mean, and but on the other hand, Poe does have some homicidal tendencies.
Yeah, that's stabbing, not decapitation. There's a difference.
Sure. Not sure if the stabbing victims would feel the same.
Hmm. Can I pack it? It's all you hear Poe say.
Really?
I'm still a bird. It may be a familiar, a talking bird, a magical bird. Keyword, still a bird. I want to pack it.
Sure, and get it out of here while you're at it, okay?
Mm. He just kind of like hops onto your bed, kind of like slides off a blanket onto the floor like it's a little slide. Give me a dodge check.
Dodge.
Yes.
Dodge. Somewhere decent on this.
Mhm.
21. That's actually quite good. That's hard.
Good, you don't die.
Right.
Um, as Poe goes down to poke the head, it goes to do a large explosion. Instinctively, Annabelle is able to cast a spell and accidentally teleported herself to London.
Huh?
Your in instinct spatial magic took over.
Sure.
Hmm.
It was a long while since I teleported randomly to a place.
I know that you got used to this book in like 6 months. So it just kind of flops onto your shoulder.
Good thing I brought you with me. Okay, and now we have to find our way back home because, yeah, I'm gonna try to re-teleport to Greece.
Um, remember a teleportation spell is 10 magic points. How much do you have left afterwards?
Actually 20, so I'm good.
Well, now I gotta make this a plot reason. Um, you go to
You were the one to give me 30 magic points.
well, fuck you. Pouring my own words at me. Um, so you go to cast your spell, and the magic just fizzles out.
How dare it?
Mm,
That's rude.
mm. In fact, when you even go to investigate your book of space, It seems to have locked itself back up.
Those books are so fucking temperamental. What time it is?
It is about. It is about time conversion between the two is about 6 hours. About midday.
I mean, Greece and England are in similar time zones, actually.
Oh, they are
Yeah.
morning. So look, don't
You know,
push me.
Europe basically isn't that big, and most
Look,
of the countries are within the same time zone.
Ladybug darling, my notes are in another building.
Don't worry.
You,
Okay, so it's morning. I'm assuming I probably don't have any of my stuff with me because I got teleported randomly right out of bed because I had decided to explode.
because Pell poked it.
Yeah,
Well, pecked it.
great. Um, were twins in Greece or are they somewhere else?
The twins, they are. You know what? Let me make a fucking roll for that. I don't know. It's a likelihood that they're in London right now. This is going to be is let me do both. That is going to be a. They're surprisingly in London right now.
Great, I'm gonna, in that case, take Crow and go find them.
Hmm. They would be at work today.
And that
Um,
bothers me. How?
that is very true. They do work at a circus.
Exactly.
So you head over there, and as you're walking, Poe's just like, "So who did we fuck over enough that they would send an exploding head?"
I have no fucking idea, and I'm not keen on finding out. I just want to get home. With a
So,
side detour, probably.
so we do agree that getting a severed head is in my personality traits, but not rigging a bomb to it.
Yes, I would not rig a bomb to a head.
Okay, good, because I don't have disposable thumbs to do
Yes,
so.
that's most of the reason why I believe you wouldn't rig a bomb to it.
Okay.
Because
You're
I'm
just
absolutely sure that if you had those opposable thumbs, you would do something like that.
who do you think I am? Mine would be
Maybe
an
not,
atomic.
maybe not with the head that's delivered to me, but to somebody else probably.
I have more standards. I would use an atomic bomb and destroy the building.
That would destroy half a country. That's not exactly a good idea.
I'm a bird. Why would I care about a country? I could just fly away.
Because the residuals from that atomic bomb and radiation would spread over the rest of the countries in the area. So if you did that in Greece, basically all of Greece would be fucked up.
Oh,
See?
no more.
That's why we
No.
go with normal bombs, not atomic ones.
What about cold fusion bombs?
Those aren't a thing.
I don't know. If I was human. I could probably do it.
No, I don't think so.
I feel like I'm
Even
smart for a
even
bird.
if those would be probably about as dangerous as the atomic ones, if not more.
Um,
Stick to regular bombs.
mm.
Really. They do the job perfectly well.
Why does this feel like we're having a deja vu conversation?
Because we probably had the same conversation about the other murdery things you tend to do.
Yeah, we do also have a murderous 5-year-old that lives in the house.
And that. And then we have your kids.
Hey, my kids are practically normal for birds.
Especially for birds that are the children of two familiars.
Mm. Look, they are fine. They are normal. One just has an arson problem. We're
Mm.
fixing that.
I mean, as long as they don't burn down the house, I'm fine with it. They can burn down other things.
No, they're more about burning frogs at the moment.
Oh, frogs are actually useful. We would prefer to keep those.
There's just a moment where Pouch looks away from you, like, yeah, totally have not been hunting frogs.
I mean, partially because all of your crows like to eat them, but on the other hand, they are also a useful spell ingredient. And not that easy to find.
Mm, cool. As you say that, you walk over to the circus. You can hear like the music kind of playing as it's like going through its like pre-show moments. There's like a carnival section to it. So there's a lot of people playing and having fun. And then you go over to, the large trampoline where like people get tied up. I can jump like 60 feet in the air. And one of the twins somehow got themselves tangled in those wires, and the other twin is panicking because he can't find scissors, while the ride technician is just like, these are industrial cables. You cannot cut them with a pair of scissors. The other twin is like, watch me. I'll cut whatever the fuck I want with scissors.
Honey, I believe the technician is right.
He just slowly turns around. Let's say this one's Percy. Why not? Percy just turns around, looks at you, looks at Todd, looks at a watch, realizes they don't know how to tell time, looks back at Todd, being like, "You only show up unannounced if it's for two reasons, and one reason is we did something wrong, and the second reason I can't mention because there are children nearby."
Actually, this time I got randomly teleported to London because somebody sent me an exploding head.
I really forgot how much you say things in public.
Oh, did we not remember that Annabelle doesn't have a filter?
You know what? We're at a carnival, not the weirdest thing they've heard.
Probably.
Ah, Percy just kind
But you
of,
know that the reason that you cannot mention in public is also something that we might enjoy in a while. I
oh,
mean, it's
oh.
not like I have a way of getting back to Greece anytime soon.
Yeah, especially since you can't get a plane ticket until this morning. And as you and Percy are talking, Todd just yells at me, like, still tied up by wires, not the fun kind. Also, hi.
Hi. I'm gonna go to the technician. Can we do something about those? Because trust me,
Yeah,
they will try to cut them with scissors, and knowing them, they might fucking succeed.
look, man, it's gonna take at least like a couple hours for a technician to. He doesn't get to finish the sentence, but somehow Percy does end up cutting a wire with a pair of like safety scissors.
Told ya.
The technician just goes, these things can't even be cut by a fucking chainsaw. How did.
I did warn you.
I think this just shows we needed new wires. Todd falls down, hits the trampoline, bounces back up, and he's gonna try and look cool and land in front of you.
Hmm. Let's see how well that goes.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't look cool. He lands in front of you. He doesn't land decently okay. So he is he is able to go ahead. He lands decently okay. Though he lands, looks at you, does the little handguns, and then falls right into your chest. It's not like he's trying to do it, but you realize the momentum of him like catching himself on the ground eventually caught up to him. He just kind of stumbled forward.
Yes, honey, I missed you too.
I didn't mean to put my face in your chesticles. They're nice chests, not like I wouldn't want my face in your chest. I'm just saying, usually I would ask for
You don't digging the hole?
yeah.
So yes, as I said, I basically woke up to an exploding head in my room. So that was fun.
Aren't you usually giving us the exploding head? Percy says, only to get some punch in the shoulder by Todd.
Not that kind of exploding head, darling. A literal kind.
They both just kind of look at each other and being like, "Why was there an exploding head in your room?"
Wish I knew.
Mm,
Wish I knew.
mhm,
I woke up and it was there.
mhm.
And then it exploded, and I teleported at random because I had to get out, and I landed in London.
Well, I mean, there is that demon trying to kill you.
The what now?
Oh, we thought you. Wow. For once, we know something and you don't.
Mm. So, details,
Oh,
please.
yeah. Okay. So Percy just goes, well, um, revengeful spirit broke out of hell, is now hunting people that, kind of scorn them. And, yeah, according to people and things, they're going after you, Charlie.
What did I ever do to that
I don't
demon?
know. Charlie, Sam, and a Dr. Nobody.
We did a lot of weird shit, but I don't remember doing anything to a demon
Well, technically,
yet.
it's more of like a revengeful soul. So, like, demon is just like the overgoing category right now.
A vengeful soul of who?
No idea.
Mm.
Well, we're not the information
So,
gatherers, we're the muscle in this family.
true,
Like,
I give you that.
like you like us that we're stupid because, we don't stop you when you talk because we can just zone out. And then afterwards, well, again, there's children nearby.
Yes, yes, I know. Okay, so there's a demon hunting me. That's great. That's good to know. Gonna have to adjust for that, but nothing I haven't dealt with before, apparently. So yeah, I need to get back home.
But we just need to gloss over the fact that you were just like, oh yeah, demons hunting me. I might just need to redo my finance plans this month. That one's coming from Todd.
Honey, that's not the first time I've dealt with something that around this area. Did I remind you 5 years ago?
Okay, but that was in Greece, not London.
So,
That was not a demon, that was a mutated person into a snake.
so,
I would say a naga and a demon are two different supernatural categories.
but still supernatural categories. And both and the bitch also wanted to kill me,
Mhm.
so I don't see the problem here.
Can we go get some funnel cake?
Sure,
So you follow the
but you will have to pay because my money is in Greece.
they also don't take Greek currency here, so we would be
Eh,
we pay for everything when you come to London.
why not?
Mhm. So yeah, they sit you down, they buy you, your own food. What they got, the dessert, but they also grab whatever the fuck you would eat at a carnival. I don't know what Annabelle would eat. What would Annabelle eat at a carnival?
I think caramelized apples would be okay.
So yeah, you just have caramelized apples, the cake, and there's just some other like desserts tossed in there, like a deep fried Oreo, a deep fried Twinkie. deep fried Skittles, deep fried Coca-Cola. It's a moment of deep
One
fried.
note, honey. One note. Outside of America, people don't have the tendency to deep fry every fucking thing.
Honey, darling, this is my world at my carnival. If I want to give
I
them deep
know.
fried shit, plus this carnival is technically from America.
Okay.
Gonna fact check me about my own world building.
I mean, if you're going with Europe, which I live in,
Anyways, you got a bunch of
I'm pretty sure if I set a game in America and got something wrong, you would correct me. So
no, actually, most likely would have made it better. Anyways, so you do have your deep fried American foods at your European carnival.
I'm gonna have to live with that.
The twins are just like munching down on, hamburgers, hot dogs. Gotta get that protein up.
Probably gonna get one of those too, because that would be technically my breakfast, seeing as I just woke up,
Yeah.
the head exploded, and then I was in London.
Oh,
Yeah, a hot dog or something like that would also be a good
mhm.
idea.
They'll both pay for your food for whatever you want as they
Oh,
just munch on
they're so nice.
food, eat the snacks, being a gentleman, being a little footsie underneath the table. Um, what? It's the twins in Annabelle. Did you not expect a sex joke?
I'm surprised it took us this long.
Mhm. Well, you were in front of children before. Now you're eating. There's a
True,
difference.
true.
Twins have standards. They may be loud, but there's standards. Um,
I mean, at least this time we don't have their sister around to be disgusted by all of
that
this.
is true. So, you're able to have. Well, let me first ask you this. Is there anything else you want to do this afternoon with the twins?
Well, the normal things.
Mm, vibe, watch them work, have a quickie with both of them on their break between rehearsals. The normal stuff.
Just the standard.
Mhm. I am assuming you're going to stay with them tonight.
Yes, as long as it takes for me to be able to get back home.
If you want, you can take the first flight in the morning.
I mean, I can, but I don't have
You don't
to.
have to.
I mean, it's twins. We haven't seen each other for a while, I'm guessing.
3 months.
So I'm not sure if I would be able to wake up in the morning.
Uh,
That would probably be somewhere around when I will be going to sleep in anyway. So
so let's just say a week. Why not? You can stay there for a
yeah,
week.
yeah,
It works.
yeah. Week sounds way more
Mm,
reasonable.
yeah. So,
Since I'm already here,
yeah. Um, so,
unfortunately, for most of the things we do, I don't need
yeah.
clothes.
So fully, the first half of the week, the only time you ever left that bed was to use the bathroom. To put it PG. Um, it is only that Thursday night. We'll say you got there on like a Saturday. No, no, it can't be a Saturday because they were going to work. It is a Saturday now. You, it's a Saturday night. The twins have a show. You're a little too unable to walk at the moment for very far to go to said show. They gave you a private showing, right beforehand. Um, when you just see Poe almost robotically take off the flight and out the window.
Not again. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able to stop him. I'm guessing.
Nope.
Okay, do I have any way of tracking where he flies?
You can always try your spell to see through your familiar's eyes.
I'm gonna do
Yeah.
that.
The magic struggles, but it goes off, and you're able to see through his eyes.
Yay! Small victories.
Mhm. You are able to see him fly around. His vision almost seems very blurry and robotic. He ducks down
That's not too good.
um, into a house. It's more of a window seal. Um, he just kind of like hops around doing normal bird things. Eventually finds a hole.
That's not normal for Poe.
Yep, doing normal bird things. There's a hole. He's able to like kind of like squeeze his way through into the roof. Very normal bird things. It takes a couple
Okay.
hours. He seems to have like fallen asleep, like perched in like someone's, house doing bird things. It isn't
It's
until
not normal.
about 2 a.m. when you feel a bit of movement. I'm assuming Annabelle would keep casting the spell as long as it
Yep.
would stay active. Um, Eventually, the twins are trying to be flirty at this point. They're back. They're trying to like riz you up for the night. Um, but you're blind. You're using your familiar's eyes, not yours.
Yep.
It's not that you have a headache. You can't see. That's why the twins
Yeah.
are going to get lucky tonight. Um, it is where you see Poe hop down. It is a single woman compared to his last victim was a man. Um, he literally screams. Is like Sonic, chirp.
hmm
Killed her. So this way, it's almost like her blood is coming out of like her ears and her nose. And then for the next hour, you can literally see him pecking through the person's neck until it comes off. And then he bursts through the window and flies out, heading back to your location.
I'm gonna have to have a conversation with somebody in the morning.
Hmm. Um, the twins did eventually leave you alone in the guest room. They both go to their rooms. Yeah, he flies right back through the window, perches on the bed next to you, once again holding a severed head.
Poe.
Do you wake him up as soon as he gets back?
Yep.
It takes a moment of saying his name before he drops the head, does a little birdie on, and just goes, now, Annabelle, I'm not going to question you as, well, my owner, but why is there a second head in the room?
Because you just brought it in after you killed the person last night with your sonic scream.
Hmm.
And then spent hours pecking at the head until you severed it from the body and brought here.
Why would I sonic scream when stabbing's more fun?
No idea, but I saw it through your eyes.
Hmm. Hey, but we talked about consent first before you.
Well, not when you fly out of here all robotic and acting like a normal bird.
You were really underestimating me being a bird, huh?
Honey, I can only see through your eyes. I don't feel what you feel when that happens. So if you could please tell me what it felt like when you started flying off yesterday. Do you remember anything?
I went to bed and I wake up with severed head, apparently.
So you don't remember anything
No.
at all? Any feeling, anything?
Mm-mm.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna have to try to examine you on in some other way to find out what happened.
Oh no.
Sit
Oh no.
still.
No, no, he tries to fly away.
No, 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 no. Stay.
No,
We need to find out what's happening because you cannot keep on going around murdering people.
the last time you did this, you took so many feathers I couldn't fly for 2 weeks.
You'll be fine.
You thought I was sick. I was just. Well, I had the flu, but the point still stands.
Sit still.
Fine.
And I'm gonna try to examine what the fuck might have happened to my familiar.
Um, what exactly are you looking for? Like natural
Any
causes?
signs of magical bullshittery?
Occult.
Yep. I mean, what else?
Mhm.
Do you not know me yet?
Hey, I just had to make sure before I assumed occult.
And that's a 66 to my 90, so we're golden.
Hard success?
No, normal
Oh
one.
no. Um,
I mean, I can push it and try it for a hard one.
I mean, it's up to you. I mean, you succeeded.
I mean, who cares? What's the worst that can happen?
Mm,
It's still not a hard one, but it's still a success.
Alright, that works. So yes, you are able to do your occulty, your cult stuff. How do you flavor checking for magic?
Probably seeing for anything that might look out of the
Mm,
ordinary, consulting any knowledge I have about shit like
mm,
that, and probably consulting the only book I have with me if it magically decides to open
mm.
finally.
No, it's still refusing to open. You're having to use your unique skill, which I haven't had you roll for it just because plot reasons. Your arcane recall to call from your other books. Um, you were able to check this out, take a couple feathers, even though Poe kind of squawked at you to stop it. But, something's wrong with him. Everything seems normal. Though it just feels like something would Annabelle like keep a magnifying glass on them? It just feels like something she has.
Duh. Of course.
Okay, just wanted to confirm. You're able to like put the feather underneath it, and it has a red shimmer to it of magic.
Yeah, so Paul normally doesn't shimmer red.
No, he usually shimmers purple.
Okay. Duh. What else?
Mhm.
Okay, so what do I know about red shimmering magic?
Very little is known about it, except it's usually demonic influence is red.
Hmm, that's not
Mhm.
good.
It's very simple, it's straightforward demonic influence, which can only affect things of the soul. But Poe is technically a soul creature as a familiar,
Yep.
which a rationale would say the demonic being, the revengeful soul, might have tried to go after you. Poe doing the normal stuff that ravens and crows are known for of warding or guiding the dead. Um, Protected you, and in return, maybe is being affected by some aftermath.
That's not good. That's really not
Mhm.
good. We don't like that. Am I able to try and track whoever's magic this is?
No, not with the tools that you
It's
have. If you were
annoying.
back in your library, I would have you do a check. Without your normal magical instruments, there's no way to know.
Well, it will have to wait then until I'm back
Mhm.
home. But I am gonna to try and send a message to Sam and Charlie and our dear doctor that shit's
Mhm.
happening.
Um, You attempt to first call Charlie, and you know Charlie's at work. You are Isaac timeline is you can't call Charlie. Charlie is currently on a boat right now.
Mm.
You try to call Sam. Sam doesn't answer, which means Sam's probably not in his office. Um, you try to call the doctor, the hospital, basically. It's a busy line. And
That's not good.
I'm gonna assume you might try and call the library in case like Sam or someone's in there.
Yeah.
Mm. You get nothing much. The only thing that you get is your sister picking up the phone. Just be like,
Mm-hmm.
hello, this is the Dark Raven Library. How can I help you?
Hi, darling. It's me,
Oh,
Annabelle.
hi, sis.
Where's everyone?
Good news or bad news first?
Bad news.
Well, Sam and Charlie are both in the hospital.
Why?
Sam got into a car wreck, and Charlie was found in abandoned catacombs underneath her work, passed out with severe head trauma.
Shit. Are the kids safe?
Oh, yeah, they're absolutely. Faye, I don't think you're allowed to start fires in the library.
No, she's not. Okay, keep an eye on the
Uh
kids.
huh.
Don't leave the
Uh
house.
huh.
Where's nobody?
Probably at work taking care of the two of them.
Yeah, makes
Yeah.
sense. That
Yeah, I
tracks.
mean, he is kind of your guys'
Said their
family
inventor.
doctor.
Okay, I'm gonna be back home as soon as I
Uh
can,
huh.
which probably will be in the next two
Mm-hmm.
days. Um, Keep an eye on the kids and be careful because I have no fucking idea what else might happen.
Okay, Faye has a question for you now.
Put her on the phone.
Okay, you hear them shuffling, and Faye comes on the phone and like, "Hi, Auntie Belle."
Yes, Faye?
Technically, it's not fire; it's a firework. There's a difference.
Not in the library. Do it outside.
What if I shoot it in the library outside the window?
Still
But
no.
what if?
Books might catch fire and we don't want
But what
that.
if it's for science?
Not in the house, darling. Too many things that can catch fire. We do still need the house.
Does that mean I should tell your sister that we don't eat dessert for dinner?
You can eat dessert for dinner, that's
Okay.
normal. Just don't put anything on fire in the library or in the house.
Also, Sam was look. No, not Sam. This is her father. She would just call him Dad. Um. Also, Dad was looking for you before.
Yeah, good luck, I'm in London.
Yeah, yeah. Also, apparently, Mom and Dad were both like attacked by a demon thingy.
Yeah, I know,
Oh.
I know, there's a demon after
Mm,
us. Yeah, keeps taking over my familiar and sending me severed heads, don't ask.
mm. Can I have one?
No, they explode.
Oh.
Yeah. I will be home soon. Don't worry.
Mm,
We'll deal with this. Not the worst thing that happened to us.
okay.
We'll
Also, do you
manage.
want me to reorganize your books? Dad kind of went through them.
Yes,
Oh,
please. You know the system.
I do.
Do it properly.
Question, I was trying to find
Thank
a
you.
book. So, Mom promised that she would do and make a guillotine with me, but in the history section, I'm not able to find the creation of
It kind of
guillotines.
cut you out, Whispers.
Oh, um, so Faye is just saying, so I was in the history section because Mom said she was going to help me make a guillotine as a family craft. Now, I can only find the history of guillotines, not the creation of guillotines in the history section. It's in the history section or the encyclopedia section.
I think it might be in the inventions section.
Invention section makes sense.
Yeah,
Mm. All right, that's all. She hangs up the phone.
makes sense. Charlie's gonna kill me.
Absolutely. Um,
Did I just tell her kid that she can eat dessert for dinner and well to find a book on how to build a guillotine? Yes.
mhm. To be fair,
Is it normal for Annabelle to do that? Yes.
Charlie did say I'll build one with you this weekend.
See, I'm just helping.
Yeah, see, you're just helping. Um,
If they are about to build a guillotine, let's make it a good one,
I mean,
right?
it's gonna be a non-deadly one. There is a
You sure about that?
it's,
Because I did send her to the section where she can find a book on how to build an actual guillotine.
Charlie said non-lethal.
I know, but the book doesn't have instructions for a non-lethal
That
version.
is true. It is a couple more minutes before the landline goes to ring once again.
The landline goes what?
The landline in your room starts to ring.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up.
Auntie Belle, I have another question.
Yes, darling.
Mm-hmm. So what do I do if there's a demon in the house?
There's a what?
What do I do when there's a demon in the house? It's a very simple question.
You hide
Mm-hmm.
and don't engage with the and make sure that all of your siblings and other kids and my sister are also hidden and everyone else in the house that's not a demon is hidden.
So I'm not
And
allowed
I'm
to
gonna
use
try to get
magic?
their custody. Do you have something that could take on a demon?
There's just a couple moments where you like hear the phone like knock down and swing back and forth, so you know she just walked away from the phone. She comes back a couple minutes later with you can hear she puts a stack of books down on the desk. Be like, okay, hold on, give me just a second. It's only like like a minute. She's like, okay, so I just read through 5 books. I skimmed them technically. Um, there was technically a spell in one of your magic books that can repel spirits or demon spirits.
There should be one. Yeah.
Okay, second problem. I haven't seen or
Yes.
heard someone cast this spell before.
Oh, right.
I can only mimic
Hmm.
magic.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I would have to cast that spell over the phone, but do I remember the spell?
It's not a spell that
Remember the
you've had access to
shit.
before. You know the book show different spells depending on the user.
True. Okay, we're gonna do it the harder way. Darling,
Mm-hmm.
please try to tell me what you see on the page with the spell.
Okay, okay. It's there's like a circle and there's like a upside down star and like a couple triangles and a rectangle and a shape that I don't know.
Oh
And
boy. I'm gonna try to piece that together into a spell that might make sense for demon repellent.
absolutely, there's also some Latin.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Um,
That would help.
she'll give you the Latin. I don't have it in front of me, or else I would tell you.
And I will be able to then cast it over the phone so that she can then repeat it to cast it properly. Because once she reads that to me, I will be able to piece that Latin together to make an incantation.
Now, here's the issue. You need 25
Yeah,
magic points to cast this spell.
I have 20.
Mm-hmm.
Because somebody. Did I regain my magic points during the few days I was here?
Actually, you would have.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
How many did I recover from those days?
You roll a d6 and add that.
Okay. Let me roll a d6.
So as long as you don't
That's
roll
a
a
5.
one on every, you roll three. So as long as you don't roll a one on each one, you're good. But you have it. Um,
That was a second one. Okay, so I'm at 28. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna cast it with those 25 and I will still have 3 to go.
okay, now Faye is gonna roll a cult because technically, by Faye's mimic ability, Faye has to be able to see the spell being casted or touching the person casting the spell if they can't see it. We're gonna see if they have the ability to push their magics far enough to be able to repeat magic by only hearing the cantation,
She better.
which is going to be a box of doom roll. So I'm just gonna pop over to scene 4. I don't have either of us on there, so it's gonna go quiet for a moment as I get to see this magical roll real quick. Also, for the audience, this needs to be below a 40. Her cult is not that, her magical ability is not that strong. That's all. As the audience just saw, she rolled a 39.
That's not bad.
She just needed below a 40 for her to push her magic. So you go to the cantation. You can hear her voice sparking up as magic tries to take over, and it's faltering a little bit. She is technically pushing her magic above, beyond its limits, but there is a small spark as in your room you see your purple like glitter covered in like feathers covered like the room like a huge blast. um Poe does get like shot to the wall because again he's technically a spirit and this is a spell that repels spirits.
Sorry, Paul.
You're not
Had to do it.
you're not sorry.
I am. I had to do it. There was a demon in our house.
um Faye, it goes off for Faye. It's you can tell it's not as strong as the one you just did.
Yeah.
um
Hopefully, it's good enough.
you do hear some hissing, and if you want to roll occult to infer what happened over the phone, you're more than welcome to.
I will do
Mm.
so. That's a 52.
52.
That's yep. That's a that's a success.
Not a hard success.
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, you would have needed a hard success to piece everything together.
Okay, let me push that one in that case.
Mm.
That did not. I rolled. I have no idea what I rolled.
You rolled a 90.
Okay, that did not come again.
It's showing up a 90.
No, I mean no, it because I had 10 on one and 80 on the other. So yeah, that would be 90. But that's still a success. It's just not
Yeah.
a hard success.
Mm.
And I'm not gonna be spending my luck points on this. I just recently got them
Mhm.
back.
So,
And I'm having a feeling I'm gonna need them for the rest of the
you
campaign.
might. You don't know what went off, but you knew the spell did go off. So there is at least a chance the house is protected for the next 12 to 24 hours. At least the library is protected from unwanted spirits.
That's good. Is Faye on the phone still?
No, after the spell went off, you heard her collapse. She's
Shit.
5.
True. And she used a lot of magic right now.
In fact, her max magic points is 10. She just mimicked a spell that was
Shit.
25. She's exhausted. She'll be
Yep.
fine. She just needs
Mm,
to sleep,
to
to
rest.
rest.
But I would like to I don't know, have somebody else pick up the phone to tell them to stay in the fucking library.
Your sister does come in like a couple minutes afterwards because like it was audible. The magic went off. Um, she kind of just she saw Faye on the floor. Took her to like the bed, assuming this is a Faye thing. She's used to Faye doing Faye things. Um, and picks up the phone, being like, "I'm going to assume this is one of the things I don't question on why Faye passed out on the phone."
Yes, don't question, but also keep everyone in the library.
Okay, may I ask why?
Because the other parts of the house might not be protected as well as the libraries at the moment, and everyone else might be in danger if you don't stay in the library.
I'm going to assume this is one of the magic things.
Yes,
Mm.
it is.
Yes, anything else you would like to do at like 4 o'clock in the morning?
No, I should be home soon enough to deal with everything myself.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're able to get there in like 3 days, 2 extra days, like a 12 hour, day to your islands, like a 6 hour plane, then another thing on a boat, and then another thing on a plane, and then another boat. It's complicated. Um, you are able to like get home and well, you're able to get home, the kids are playing outside, Faye's just, doing Faye things with the Raven, talking about revolutions.
Hmm, that's such a healthy obsession to have in on such a young age.
Mhm.